Is Christianity truly dying in the West, only to explode across Africa and Asia? This isn't just a demographic shift, it's a profound recalibration of global faith, challenging our assumptions and reshaping the future of missionary outreach. Prepare to analyze a spiritual phenomenon of unprecedented scale. Welcome back to the Scholar's Ledger, where we dissect the intricate interplay of history, faith, and power. Today, we confront one of the most significant religious transformations in 2 millennia, the dramatic eastward and southward migration of Christianity's center of gravity. This isn't merely a trend, it's a theological and cultural earthquake. For Christians, this shift compels deep reflection on God's global plan and the Great Commission. For researchers, it offers a rich tapestry of sociological, historical, and anthropological data. Understanding this phenomenon is crucial for anyone seeking to grasp the future of global religion. Across North America and Western Europe, the narrative is stark: emptying pews, declining affiliation, and a pervasive sense of spiritual disengagement. In the United States, the percentage of self-identified Christians has plummeted from 90% in 1972 to below 64% today. The United Kingdom now sees fewer than 50% identifying as Christian, a historic low. This great dechurching is a complex tapestry woven from multiple threads. Sociologists point to the corrosive effects of secularization, where religious belief is increasingly privatized or dismissed as irrelevant. The rise of individualism and consumer culture often replaces communal religious identity with self-curated spiritualities. Culturally, the Church in the West has struggled to adapt to rapid societal changes, sometimes appearing out of touch or even complicit in past injustices. Political polarization has further alienated many, leading to a widespread perception of Christianity as a partisan rather than universal faith. This decline forces us to ask, what happens when a once dominant faith loses its cultural moorings? Now turn your gaze south and east and witness a breathtaking contrast. In Africa, Christianity is not merely growing, it is exploding with unparalleled vitality. From a mere 9 million Christians in 1900, the continent is projected to host over 700 million by 2025, representing nearly a quarter of the world's Christian population. Asia, too, is experiencing a profound spiritual awakening. Underground house churches in China, fervent prayer movements in South Korea, and burgeoning fellowships across India and Indonesia demonstrate an unstoppable momentum. These communities often thrive despite significant persecution, their faith forged in the crucible of adversity. This explosive growth is not just about numbers, it's about a vibrant, contextualized expression of faith. African and Asian Christianity is characterized by passionate worship, strong community bonds, and a deep commitment to evangelism and social engagement. It represents a dynamic new chapter in the global story of the Church. What forces are orchestrating this dramatic global realignment? Three primary factors emerge from careful analysis. Firstly, faith in the Global South often demands a higher cost, fostering a profound authenticity. In many African and Asian contexts, identifying as Christian can bring social stigma, economic hardship, or even physical danger, producing deeply committed believers. Secondly, the West's comfort and affluence have inadvertently dulled spiritual hunger. Where faith once provided meaning and community in challenging times, consumerism and material prosperity now often fill that void. The pursuit of convenience and individual gratification can subtly erode the need for transcendent purpose. Thirdly, the Christian message resonates with fresh, revolutionary hope in the Global South. While Western societies may perceive Christianity as an old, familiar narrative in many developing nations, it offers a radical vision of justice, community, and personal transformation. It speaks powerfully to those seeking meaning amidst rapid change and systemic challenges. For those engaged in religious study, this global shift evokes profound theological questions and historical parallels. Some theologians interpret this as a fulfillment of biblical prophecy, particularly the Great Commission to make disciples of all nations, Matthew 28:19. The Gospel's journey has always been outward, from Jerusalem to Rome, then to Europe, the Americas, and now decisively to Africa and Asia. This movement echoes the early church's expansion, often thriving most vigorously on the margins of established power. Could this be a divine design, a strategic relocation of the church's spiritual epicenter? As Philip Jenkins argued in The Next Christendom, the demographic future of Christianity lies unequivocally in the global south, a fact supported by Pew Research projections. This isn't decline, it's a dynamic recentering. The question is no longer whether Christianity survives, but where it thrives and what form it takes. The West may be shedding its nominal cultural Christianity, potentially paving the way for a more sincere, intentional faith. This period of decline can be a crucible for spiritual renewal, forcing Western churches to re-evaluate their mission and methods. Crucially, this shift means the leadership of global Christianity is transforming. African and Asian pastors, theologians, and missionaries are increasingly shaping the global discourse and even engaging in reverse missions, sending missionaries back to the historically Christian West. This challenges Western churches to embrace humility, learn from their global siblings, and recognize the profound theological contributions emerging from the global South. As Matthew 20:16 reminds us, the last shall be first and the first last. Christianity is not dying, it is dynamically relocating and being reborn in new cultural expressions. From the ancient cathedrals of Europe to the vibrant prayer tents of Lagos and the resilient house churches of Beijing, the gospel continues its relentless march. The future of faith will not have a singular Western accent, but a rich global chorus. This is The Scholar's Ledger, where we illuminate the profound currents shaping our world. If this analysis has sparked your curiosity or deepened your understanding, please subscribe to our channel, share this video with fellow researchers and believers, and join the conversation in the comments below. Let's continue to explore these critical shifts together.